Howdy, and welcome back to Hitman 3, which came out in 2021, but I no longer am obligated to specify that for clarity, but I wanted to just say it one more time for old time's sake. On the last episode, we began the campaign for Hitman 3. We iced 2 of the partners, and I believe in this one, we're coming for the 3rd one, because we are going to begin, I believe the man behind the curtain was the ending cutscene from the last one, so we are going to begin Death in the Family.
She came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the 3 families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
I know it's probably just a coincidence, but I liked when they're like, oh, they control media, blah, 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 blah. The words Quantum Leap appeared on screen, and I was like, oh, that's a show that I'm aware of. I've actually never seen Quantum Leap. I hear people enjoy it. So we need to start planning, and this does seem to be Jarchmore, England. I've actually played a little bit of this level. I didn't want to be spoiled for any of the locations in this game, but I got invited to try the closed technical test of Freelancer, and I didn't realize that you kind of get stuck with the levels that you pick for like a campaign. I thought I would get to choose beyond that. So I have seen a little bit of this level. I didn't do terribly well on this level, though, so it's not been completely spoiled for me, but I am at least a little bit aware of this level, so just a heads up about that. We did just get this snow globe. I don't know if the snow globe will immediately shatter when we use it, but I do want to use it, even though bringing something like those muffins could have been more useful. But we do have coin. Coin is back with us. I believe we might be able to bring a container again. I mean, let's go ahead and give it a try. Let's bring the... I always like bringing the red one, I believe. So we'll bring the red one. Yep, we're allowed to bring the red one, which means we can smuggle something in, and we can bring in all these guns and stuff that we have access to. But we know what the important thing is. We want a coin. Oh, I can bring in a pirate saber, though. I forgot that I unlocked the pirate saber. That'll be a little hard because that's the kind of thing that we'll have to keep in our container. We can't just hide it on our person. So it'll be a little difficult to use. And, I'm happy with our snow globe. So we will instead bring a coin. We could bring a lockpick. A lockpick might be more useful because I imagine a lockpick will be harder to find than a coin. Yeah, you know what? Let's just bring it. I talked myself into it. Let's go ahead and do it. We can bring any of these weapons. We'll bring, I guess, the chrome one because it looks fancy, or we can bring this one because it's called Silver Baller. Or black. I I don't really care. We'll bring the chrome one, sure. The classic cut long coats. Oh wow, they have the outfits are now like split into like different like things. That's interesting, because before it was just like all of your outfits were just in one thing, but now they're kind of split across different tabs. That's the word I was looking for, tab. Oh, cool, we have the cowboy and the clown. I was worried I wouldn't have these because I didn't buy the yes, pirate. Because I didn't buy the like deluxe DLC for this, because people are like, it just comes with outfits, and normally I just bought them because it would come with like the version of the game, because like 1 and 2 were pretty cheap by the time I got around to them, comparatively, and this is still like a full price game. I did get it on sale though. But like the DLC was like money, and people were like, don't buy it. So I was like, I will not buy it then. I did buy the 7 Deadly Sins campaign though, because get the good DLC. I am going to peruse the challenges. This is something I normally forget to do, but apparently this could help us. Let's just begin, and then I'll peruse the challenges after. I was like, well, it's right here, but I think we can do that on the other screen. So I'll peruse the challenges before I commit to. Yeah, okay, here's how we'll do it. I'm going to explore around first, and then I will peruse the challenges once I feel like I'm going to commit to doing something, so we can see if there's like a funnier way to do something. And before I just click professional, I'm going to click play, because I have never learned my damn lesson.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
I like that they specify exactly what Brother 47's doing, because like it'd be very easy to be like, oh well, what's he doing during this time? But they're like, no, here's his mission. He's specifically doing stuff. Okay, I just want to make sure that was leaving mission area and not like there's something out there. I assume there wasn't, but you gotta check. We came in on a motorcycle, so I assume this will be one of our potential exits out of here. So this level is very interesting from the little I know about it, because there's a big fancy mansion, which we've seen in Sapienza before. But this one is more focused on the mansion, whereas Sapienza had the full town and the lab underneath. So this one is just all mansion, baby, which will be a fun time. Also, we got like these kind of like the surroundings of the area, like kind of like wetlands of England, I suppose. There's a little Fiat-looking car up here.
Private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator, hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Oh, we'll detect the hell out of this.
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Pretending to be a detective could be very fun. Actually, before I forget, let's go ahead and... How do I use my case? How do I... If I drop it, we can now pick up the... No, that's the... Pick that up. Retrieve. Here we go. Now we got our lockpick out. We'll pick up our container, which is good, because container is a melee weapon. We can hit people with it. We can throw. Why is that one guy an enforcer and the other one's not? It's like one of them's going to notice that I'm like, oh, hey, there's a pirate walking up. Hey, it's England. I guess pirates are normal for 50% of the population based off of the guards we've seen there. And also, very funny that I was like, how are you going to get through this? Do I have to knock one of them out or whatever? But no, there's just a hole. The wall it's not a very good wall. Luckily for us, so we can get around these cops or whatever they are. They're like security guards, so they're like half cops, but it's whatever. Oh, I can't. I was like, oh, I want to go under the bridge, but no, we cannot go under the bridge. Because it's too watery. Agent 47 does not want to get wet.
Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all.
Awful business with her brother Zachary. Strange. I've always been a great brother. I'm a bigger brother, though. I don't have any older siblings. So maybe that's why, because I'm the older brother. So doing a great job at that. I also like that she faked her own death. Faking her death was something that, or faking like a death. I always, like, from a young age, I was like, oh, that'd be so cool. Because you see it in movies and stuff. And then you think about, like, well, how would I do it? What would I do? And then, like, as you get older and you talk about that way too much, and people are like, hey, please don't fake your death. Do you think about how horrible that'd be if you did that for us? And it's like, oh, yeah, now that you think about it and I consider other people's emotions, it probably isn't worth how funny that I would consider it to fake my death and then, like, come back. Ooh, unicorn horn. Something that totally didn't get me in trouble. Magic is real. Cool. It's good to know. Something that totally didn't get me in trouble before. Definitely not a unicorn horn. There's a cop over there. What do we want to do? We should probably disguise ourselves as security. If this works the way that it did in the technical test, I believe that these security agents aren't allowed inside. They're like outdoor security. So we would need to like find indoor security after dealing with these guys. So that probably wouldn't help. Oh, also, I did see a little bit of this level even before the closed technical test, because when I was running the benchmark for this game, just to like see like what my computer could handle. Which it's funny, I ran the benchmark and then like didn't really mess around with it too much. It was just like, hey, at the current settings, you can run this game at like 144 FPS per second. And I was like, oh, badass! I don't need that many. So I cranked the game up a little bit, but I didn't play with it too much, because like I've mentioned, I don't want to juice up the game too much and then the recording get weird. I probably could have played with that, but I just didn't for whatever reason. But yes, this level is like also like shows up in like the benchmark. Oh, a hammer. Don't mind if I do. In which like there's like a little library or something inside, and they like shoot like a bunch of bullets into it to like make a bunch of particle effects fly around. So I've seen that as well. Oh, the graveyard. I was trying to figure out what this, like, ruined, like, temple thing would be like. Oh, and there's, like, some music happening.
Madam Carlyle isn't dead, so there is no funeral. Not if you ask me.
Well, I still think it's going to be a beautiful service.
I'm siding with the Undertaker on this one. It's wrong pretending to be dead. Some things you don't mess with, not even if you're filthy rich.
Just like what I said, like, oh, yeah. Human empathy. Pretending to be dead would suck for your family and friends and such. 70%?
Oh, not right now.
You gonna come over? It is cool that there is just like a thing playing on the radio, like just like a little ad. You can turn that off for me. Thank you. And we'll go ahead and pick up both our hammer, and we'll pick you up. Okay, I looked down to make sure I wasn't going to hit the wrong button, and then I hit the wrong button as I looked down, but it was fine because the wrong button I hit was still a button that wouldn't get me in trouble, so it worked out. But now you're here. I do not want to snap your neck. I have your clothes, so I'll pick this up. Are you now an enforcer? Because you'd be like, hey, you're not my friend, but that's fine. We don't really need to be that guy's friend. We just need to not get in trouble. And it seems like not everybody, just that one security. Oh, angel. I saw the angel wing, and I thought this was like a statue of like a person kind of like slumping their shoulder down in an odd way. And I was like, what the hell is a statue? But no, it's angel. Angel's normal statue. Oh, I heard the birds. Oh, you need smell? Can I get this for you? Because there's an interaction point. Like, I can see that I could interact with that. I guess I could shoot it. I don't think I can throw high enough to hit that. Yeah, I don't have like the angle for that. So if like nobody was looking, are you looking for a brick? That was like the mayor from Thomas the Tank Engine.
What's the best natural mulch for my garden?
Poop, I assume. Yeah, I can't seem to hit that. Like that guy couldn't hit the throw either, and even with Agent 47's incredible muscles and body, still not able to hit it. I could pull out my gun and shoot it, and then maybe like a little jewel would show, like fall out of the crow's nest, and then we could like sell it later when we find a merchant. For the murkies that we learned that are in the closed technical test. It's not the closed for freelancer mode. I don't know why I said closed. I don't know why that one was the first one that came to mind. Wait, actually, what is this? Is it like a wood chipper? What is this thing? Is it like I could sabotage it? Oh, I bet I could hide a body in there and then like turn it on and like grind it up if I so desired. Something so macabre as turning a human being into like to ground like beef, turkey. The first thing I thought of was to say was lunch meat. You typically don't grind lunch meat, though. I can't think of a ground lunch meat off the top of my head. What does it say? Yeah, it's just someone's name, like Thomas something, Carlisle, whatever. Okay, I was like, oh, maybe something funny will be written there, but no, it's just Graves. There is a oh, could I take? Oh, I bet if I grab the shovel, I could like, yeah, I could fill with the missing shovel. Why would I want to do? I bet. Oh, I can blend in as gardener. No, stop blending in. Do not want to blend in. But I bet I could pick this up and I could fill it in. I don't know why I would want to fill this in right now. Like maybe that'd be like a thing. Like we could summon people here and then shove someone in there and then. Well, no, because like if we shove someone in there and then bury them alive, that's a slow process. Probably not a good way to kill someone. So I'll just leave that alone for now. That is an option for us, though. We could do something with the rat poison, always useful. We could do something with throwing dirt over it. Okay, well, we kind of checked out this area. I was just interested what this little like church-like thing in the distance was.
Carlisle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay? It's the birds. They're making a racket, droppings everywhere. The Undertaker wants them gone before he'll see Madame Carlisle. He's in a right state. So, unless you want to take on the birds, I suggest you stay clear of him.
Oh, no. Madame Carlisle is still going ahead with her staged funeral tomorrow, and she wants to inspect the arrangements. How about it, 47? You feel up to giving her the grand tour of her final resting place?
I do feel like we'll probably end up picking that one, because that one sounds fun. I do like that, she's going through with it. It's a smart decision at this point to continue faking her own death, because, the other partners were dead. So, fake your own death, kind of throw people off your trail. So, even if they're like, well, we know she's alive, just kind of add just a little bit of, I guess, oh, shoot, what do you call it? Like, plausible deniability, like, where you're like, well, I'm legally dead and I'm not appearing in public. So, what are you going to do? What does it say? Vocab. That does say vocab, right? I assume that says vocab. I assume it's supposed to be like Vogue, but since it says vocab, I'm just thinking of like a vocabulary lesson. Ah, the garden.
That's a guy who must really love the outdoors.
Yeah, I love it. It smells good out here. It smells like outside. Can I walk in this? Cannot walk in this. A shame. Yeah, outside pretty good. Flowers out here.
Annie gets to help the photographer. I'm the pretty one. But work. That's all I get from Fernsby.
Yeah, Frank is busting our balls out here too.
Yeah, Frank. My balls, they're being busted. You kidding me, this Frank guy? Oh, in Fernsby, don't even get me started. The outdoors. Now that's what I love. Oh, there's the gardener over there who'll get me in trouble. But I wanted to see the greenhouse.
Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through the plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Ethel was sure Emma would throw him out first chance she got. And now we'll never know.
Oh my. You're taking this hard, aren't you?
I'm taking it hard to hear that Zachary. I do not want to. Oh wait, I have a key. Pay attention. Oh, okay. I don't have key, but I have lockpick and I have crowbar, so I can get in if I want. But if someone sees me do it, I'll get in trouble. Hey, that's water bottle fruit. I could only see the wrapping around it, the wrapper. I think wrappers on water bottles have a name, but I can't think of what you would call it other than a cover. So like, I thought he was like picking up like a can of beans or something. I was confused for a moment. Is anybody looking? We'll go ahead and just unlock this door the correct way. Boop. And we don't get in trouble because nobody saw. We are we're not allowed in here? It's weird that groundskeeper not allowed where plants live. A bit strange. Poisonous flower emetic. Don't mind if I do.
Lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
Cool. Lab equipment. If we find a wrench, we can fix it and then do something with it. There's a security guard out there. He'll be mad if he sees me because I am trespassing, and also I am. He's one of those guys. Boat key. Hell yeah. So if you can just like walk away. I'm actually gonna crouch down here too, so like no one just like, I don't know if they'll walk by like through the windows, like, hey, I can see through the windows. Oh, did you go? Oh, you got out of here while I wasn't looking. Okay, well, let's get the hell out of here. And no longer an enforcer because I'm not trespassing. Perhaps they're seeing me.
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
Pretending to be a photographer could be an interesting one. That's unlike anything we've done before. We've done stuff with grave sites. Oh, is that the... I think that's the... what do you call them? Detective. Yeah, I think that's the detective. Detective could be fun, since like we could like pretend to be a detective and then be like, Miss Carlyle, one more thing. That could be a fun little thing. I'm not entirely sure if I'm convinced that we should do... Ooh. Oh, wait, that's illegal to do. Is anyone like specifically looking at me? I don't think so. So we'll just go ahead and grab another unicorn horn. Why not?
Perhaps you're also perceptive. Tell me the first odd thing that comes to mind when you think of the last 24 hours.
Let me think.
First thing, don't think.
Okay. Well, I'm sure I left 20 quid in my locker, but when I came in this morning, it was only a $5.
No, not perceptive at all.
Okay, well, that guy's just going around giving the staff a hard time. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what we could do with that guy. I suppose if we follow around, we'll eventually kind of learn why he's here and what he's trying to figure out. We could break open the fuse box. I mean, no one's looking. I mean, we might as well just break it open. Why not? And then it'll be open to fuse cell. I think we needed the fuse cell for the camera. I'll go ahead and take it. I don't know if that'll like mess anything up, but I mean, we can always put it back because it's not like I'm breaking it or anything. We'll have it on hand just in case. What's over here? Another shovel. Once again, something I would love to carry around, but unfortunately I can't pick up hatchet because it's illegal. Well, that's a shame. Some red flowers over there. A bridge. I'm guessing if we go this way, once we start crossing the bridge, it'll be like leaving mission area. Leaving mission area. Yep. I was interested to see if we could get a little closer look at the flowers, but unfortunately it seems not. And I think we're starting to loop back around to the front of the house. What is this? Is this another hatchet? Folding knife. Go and just pick that up. Why not? What else is over here? Some coins. See, classic coin too. Coins tend to be a lot of places. I'm not sure if we'll be able to hide this axe, or if we're like in... like if people can see us. Like the gardeners are looking away, they're doing their stuff. The cops walking by. Oh, and they're gonna take a little break right here, right where I think they might be able to see me. Actually, you know, we can test this. I have not made a save. Oh wow, this game auto saves pretty frequently. We'll go just make a manual save. Manual slave, Jesus, that'd be bad. We'll pick that up. Nope. Okay, so we cannot hide the hatchet, so I'll just go ahead and put it down because that's more of what I was interested in, to see if we could hide it, see what their vision range was. So you know, we got to test out some things. Made a little safety save for some save scumming just in case.
Young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Life can be tough sometimes.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery. Oh, it's all too much.
Yeah, we'll all need a vacation when this is over.
I'm just talking about the situation in the house does not seem good. Yeah, because of the whole... Oh, I will take a trash apple. Of course I will. You know, whole faking the death sounds like rip to a real one, Zachary. You know, just... wait, it's illegal for me to pick up the staff locker key? Y'all gonna get mad at me if I pick up that key? What if I distract someone by turning on the radio? Is it illegal to turn? It's illegal to turn on the radio. You think you would just turn on the radio and they're like, hey, I don't want that on. Stop that. I can also just come over here and find some more rat poison, baby. We're loaded to bear with all the goodies. Sometimes it's helpful to just run around the house a bit. Well, literally run around the house. We didn't run around the house in the way that you would typically think, but we did run around the house. Is anybody looking? Am I going to get in trouble? Because that guy's right there. She's not looking. So what if I just threw a baseball at his head? What if I was like over here where no one could? Well, see, I'm pretty sure if I throw this baseball at this dude's head, that she's gonna be like, hey, you just threw a baseball at that dude's head. So maybe if we could do this in a sneaky fashion. What is the sneaky fashion for doing this? Okay, she's looking at the man. There's a lady over there. I mean, I guess I don't have to knock him out. I guess I could just throw a coin, and then they'd probably look over there. So let's grab Apple. Let's just toss Apple. What's going to happen is I'm going to toss Apple, and they're immediately going to turn around and be like, hey, why'd you do that?
Excuse me?
Oh, no, they looked over there. So we'll go ahead.
Calm down. I'll check.
Hey, gardener, what are you doing?
Well, I was suspicious for doing that because that other lady looked at me. But it's fine because that was a suspicious action. But it wasn't like I immediately got in trouble. They're just looking for me to be like, hey, you shouldn't have done that. Why'd you do that? But I will never let them know because now I can get into the staff locker. Which probably means I shouldn't go back there. I feel like even once the searching goes away, perhaps the AI is probably built in such a way that I'll go down there and they'll be like, hey, no, that's you. You're the guy who took that key. Because they're still searching for me. But yeah, we're on the other side of the house now.
I heard Mary fainted when she heard Madame Carlyle was still alive. And she didn't even see it herself. It was Fernsby who told her.
I can believe that. What a surprise it was.
And the family has to pretend she's still dead. Some of them are not happy about that at all. Madame is a mysterious one. Tough as nails, but mysterious no less.
Oh, it's complicated, all right. With Zachary dead as well, his body discovered just before Madame Carlyle arrived.
To be fair, if one of my relatives showed up and they're like, hey, I'm going to pretend to be dead. We're going to have a fake funeral. Sorry about the whole faking my death thing. There's a reason for it. I would be so psyched to be like, say no more. I will absolutely pretend that you're dead. Do not worry. I got you. That sounds like a blast to me. Like, let's come back over here. Yeah, they're not mad at me. Like, they're not like enforcers now. They're not like, hey, wait a second. It's you. You were the one we were mad at. Am I allowed to come in here? Am I trespassing? Oh, no, Gardner's allowed inside. I didn't think Gardner would be allowed inside. Awesome. So I don't want to belabor this point because I keep mentioning it in videos. Just because of the living situation that I'm in. Am I allowed in here?
Madame Carlyle's bedroom. We're the new heads of the family after all. It is only fitting, she said. Well, Gregory could have stopped that, which was a surprise. He normally accepts his wife's outrageous behavior without batting an eyelid. But staying in his mother's bed so soon was just a bit steep, I suppose.
And her son Patrick is just as bad. Just look at Rosie. He has no respect. Preying on the girls like that.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games. Never any romance. I deserve romance. Uh-huh.
I think I accidentally wandered in between two different conversations because I think these two were talking, and then I got too close, and the audio sounded like it was coming somewhere else, and I got a little confused there. Yeah, so I don't want to keep bringing this up because I've brought this up too many times. But just if y'all are interested, from the time that I hit record until now, we're not that far into the. Well, actually, shit, we're at 40 minutes. Well, I'm not allowed in here. Do not worry, we'll not go in there. Well, I'm at 40 minutes because I keep having to wait because 3 trains have passed my house in the time that I have hit record, and I am not allowed past those points. Good to know. Just Like, damn, how do I hit record and all of a sudden it's like, oh, now it's train time. It's like, damn, I've been working all day and like 3 trains come all day, and now it's like, oh, I'm gonna sit down and play a little video game and record my voice while doing it. And they're like, no. We're gonna double the amount of trains you've heard today. Fuck you. That's how it goes, I suppose. Am I allowed inside?
This area is a restricted area, and
Okay.
I can't let you in.
Okay, so those are like the indoor security guards. So that's like a full cop. If an outdoor guard is like a half a cop, you're pretty alone. This isn't a good place. Like if I were to like knock this guy out, I don't think we would be sitting pretty with the city. I don't know if baseball bat will knock them out. So we'll just. I have so many items now. I probably shouldn't play this game like as like a pack rat where I pick up every single item I can. Let's put away ball. Nope. Put away ball. Because then I can throw case. Okay, cool. And that guy's walking away. Kind of wanted him to go out farther. Up, there's 2 of you.
Security detail at a staged funeral event tomorrow. That'll be a first for me. I hope I can keep a straight face.
It's not funny at all. Something bad must have happened for Madame Carlyle to pull a stunt like this. She's a great woman. Tough, strong, intelligent. Someone you can really admire.
Sure, but you must admit it will be awkward. Her family has to pretend she's really dead, and all the attendees will think she is. And from the looks of it, I doubt that the Undertaker can keep his temper under control. He didn't know it was all fake, and now he's having a meltdown.
Undertaker having a meltdown. I was gonna try and make a wrestling joke, but I realized that I just do not know enough about wrestling to pull that off. And that guy walked away very slightly, not very slightly enough that I could. Can I hide someone? I was hoping I could hide someone in the coffin. That'd fucking rule. That'd be a great place to hide a body. Okay, so a lot of the guards are walking in 2s. These are. Oh, who the hell are you?
Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
Okay, so this is Mr. Fernsby. According to the bodyguards, Rebecca Carlyle and Mr. Fernsby, the butler, have each been given a token. Okay, so Mr. Fernsby is the butler. And combine the tokens grant access to a deposit box. Okay, so we have to find Fernsby, which may be one of these guys, and Rebecca, the daughter. Are one of you Fernsby? Because no, it looked like Fernsby had like brown hair and was wearing a green tie. Or I guess that's kind of gray, but it looks like a green tie. And you're both wearing like red ties. So I'm guessing that's not what I should be doing here. I would love to just knock one of y'all out. Oh, another fuel cell. Don't mind if I do. Another hammer. Don't mind if I do. I'm loaded to bear. I can take out an entire army now. Okay, well, there's not many people around, so we could go for the classic of I'll pull out hammer, and we could hammer you. You didn't even notice that. Neither of you noticed that. That's not the button I wanted to push. I wanted to push the drag button because I'm... Oh, we hear Rebecca in the distance. Let's go ahead and hide these bodies. I wish I wasn't wearing this outfit right about... Oh, you had gun. We'll drag. You had gun. I did not... Oh, because they were security guards. Right. They started talking about butlers, and then I was like, oh, right, they're butlers. But no, they're security guards. You can see their security guard phone ear thing that they do. I suppose I could put guns in my case if I wanted to. Don't particularly want to, but we're allowed indoor now. I'll assume security guard allowed inside. Nobody in here mad at me. Oh, no, there is someone who would be mad at me over there. I don't know how we're going to determine who... Whomst, like, I don't know if we'll see someone be like, oh, yes, that's Mr. Fernsby. There we go. No, that's just a normal security guard. You don't seem to have anything like an interactive... What is that? Maori paddle? Yeah, that's Maori. I believe that's how you say that. Interesting thing to have, I guess. We are in England, so this is the prime place to be like, yeah, we just take other culture shit and put it in museums. Sometimes a museum is our home.
Am I right?
I'm not at liberty to say, ma'am.
Oh, come on. Oh, the bell. Better be Mother explaining what the hell's going on.
Wait, so is this... Wait, can you see me? That guy started to see me over here. Does that mean that this is Rebecca? Because, like, you mentioned mother. There could be multiple mothers in this situation. So it might not be... I mean, we can see our target over there. There's a enforcer coming this way. So we'll just go ahead and walk over here. And I can pick up the feather duster. But the feather duster will not actually assist us doing anything, I assume.
That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Provenance Partners, and last one to be alive.
Yep. I guess they're going to have a conversation now. Can we get close enough to hear it?
Right, let's get started. I want to keep this short. I know you have a lot of questions. Some I will answer now. The rest will have to wait. First, Zachary's sudden death is a great tragedy, but also a great inconvenience, as it happened just now. I'm dealing with the situation in a discreet and efficient way, and I expect your cooperation in all related matters. Secondly, the arranged funeral event tomorrow will take place as planned. No one can know that I am still alive. I expect you all to act your part. Last, as you all know, I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out, so please do not disturb me with your petty concerns. You are all adults, and as part of the elite, you will eventually have to deal with difficult situations like this. It comes late for most of you, but this is a chance for you to show what you are made of. That will be all.
All right, okay. I think... Oh, please don't turn around. Okay, yeah, great. Walk that way. In fact, follow her. That'd be great. We need to find out which one of these is Rebecca.
An exit. Old bag's got style. Show what you're made of. Edward, this is your chance.
Oh, damn. Does this guy have the hots for what's her face? I could look upstairs. Jesus, up at the screen and find out. Hey, is your name Rebecca? Did they give us a picture of a Rebecca? No, they gave us a picture of this guy. I don't know if this lady or the other lady was Rebecca. But I mean, we could follow her. You know, if she goes somewhere secluded, you know, we might as well, you know, knock her out. And then if she drops the coin we need, she drops the coin we need, you know? And she just... Is there anyone around? Pick up. Poisonous flower, hammer. We don't want this body to be found. Is anyone around? No one's around. We'll go ahead and drag. I don't have to be too worried because I don't think I'll hit... I don't think I'll hit...
You're doing. That's a human being.
I don't think I'll hit the...
Right now.
I don't think I'll hit the snap neck button instead of the other one. But you know, we've been caught. The jig is up. I'm probably gonna reload. But do we have anything? Let's find out. What happens if I throw this? Yeah, it just smashes. We were compromised. Okay. Well, we found out that this lady isn't the lady that I thought she was. I don't think. Guys, I think if we go to yeah, keys and key cards. How do I get over there? Actually. Oh, it was the greenhouse key. Okay, so we learned that this isn't Rebecca. We've been compromised, and the security outfit's going to be pretty good. So I'm sad to say, but it might be time to do a little bit of save scumming. And unfortunately, this does look like this is before they finish the that conversation. It was like right before we went into that room. I don't think I did a whole lot of save scumming in Hitman 2. To be fair, my memory of like this past year has been rough on me, so memory of last year a little spotty. So I might have done just as much save. I don't think I.
Hey, identify yourself.
I'll identify myself. Sure, I'll leave. And if I leave, eventually, like either this guy's gonna chase after me, but like he probably won't like sound the alarm. We don't really need to. We don't really need to like listen to that again. Hey, what's up? We know eventually they're gonna come out this way, and I guess the lady in that like light blue blouse is Rebecca. So we'll probably just tail after her for a while, and I figure once we get the coins, we'll maybe check the challenges and see if there's a neat thing to do with taking her out. There may be a neat way to get the coins as well. So maybe it's time to take a peek at the challenges. Maybe it is time to do this. Let's go ahead and do this. Is this the right thing? Okay, so these are like the like standard ones. Hold my hair. Oh, by drowning them. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Piano Man, fiber wire. Oh, it's redacted. Another death in the family. Oh, I guess we could perhaps poison Rebecca to get the coins. I'm guessing that's what's there. Ooh, electrocute her during the photo shoot. That's fun. I mean, I guess once we got her to the photo shoot, it'd probably make sense how we'd want to do it. I find this amusing. Crushing people with big things. I'm a big fan of that. It's called Grave Mistake. I think I want to put her to rest. I think it's a sniper rifle. Yeah, whatever. Sweet dreams in her private room. And these are like discovery and like I'm actually interested. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead because discovery is just like find things. Fates, make the birds. Feats. Jeez. And like little things we could do, like making them leave the graveyard and such. Okay, so I do feel like I want to do the grave mistake. I think we'll do that one. So I'll actually, while we're here, we'll go ahead and do her final resting place. Set that, and maybe while we're trying to acquire these coins, we can maybe make. No, I was gonna say maybe we can make progress with this one, but the first one is to get rid of the birds. And I think the best way to get rid of the birds would just be to shoot at them, since I was trying to throw shit at them, and it does not seem that we're in range to throw stuff. Because I assume what will happen is if we get rid of the birds, then it will be like the next point that we need to do. And I'd rather leave the kill for last, especially since the kill is going to be, if we're going to do it out here, it'd be just a convenient place to do it too. It'd be a convenient place to do it because then we can kind of just, get out of dodge while we're here. But also I feel like doing the kill is like the fun thing to do last. Like instead of like, we'll do the kill and then like, oh, now we have to find these coins. That feels like a step down and like the excitement for the evening. So perhaps, how are we going to get rid of these birds? Gonna get rid of these birds by I do have a silenced gun, so if I come over here and I forgot that I had a silenced gun. Can I make this shot? Disguise ourselves as the Undertaker. Okay, cool. Problem solved. And we even got the Raven feat. Quoth. Is it Quoth or Quoth? Quoth the Raven. Quoth, because it's like quote, I suppose. Quoth the Raven. My home. I'm homeless now. Waka waka. The famous story. The Raven. The Raven comes and is like, hey, buddy, can I live here? Some asshole shot my nest, like in my friend's nest too. It sucks. And then Edgar Allan Poe's like, yeah, don't worry. I understand. I'll help you. Because I don't know, this one's just about me being like worried about. I just realized it's been so long since I've read like any like Poe. I was like, I think he's sad because like his wife died. Oh, that's the bodies from the other one. I might be mixing them up because he's just like chilling at home, and I think he's sad about something because it's Poe. And then like the Raven shows up and then like mocks him because it's Poe.
Business as usual then. You are cold, Mother. And alone. By choice. Oh, come on.
I'll let her know and she will be right down.
This affects me too,
Oh, is she going to the bathroom? You going to the bathroom? Oh, please go to the bathroom. Yeah, keep on going. Keep on walking. Ooh, yeah, you gotta use the bathroom. Oh, had too many teas. Okay, here, I know how to handle this.
Hey, who are you?
I know how to handle this, don't worry. Yeah, who am I? Who am I? That's a great question you're asking. You're asking all the right questions. I promise you that the questions you're asking are correct. Oh, I hope he comes in here. Is he still mad at me? Does he know I came in here? Actually, here, let's do this. Watch this. Hey, you're searching for me.
I'm giving you another chance, mister. Pacify the bastard.
Nope, no. Leave. Wrong button. Wow, that I just the incorrect buttons got me that time because what I was attempting to do was I wanted to close the door. I wanted to close the door so then we could just like, you know, whack them. Not whack them like, you know, sleeping with the fishes whack, but I guess very literally whack him. And then once, you know, he was down for the count, I could put him away. And then Carlisle and Rebecca wouldn't have that guard following them anymore, which would be helpful. And, you know, I'm just going to try that again. Because that dude's right there, so I can just be like...
I am working very hard to figure everything out. I need you to back off and trust that I'm in control.
You look like you've done something you shouldn't.
you know, I'm always doing what I should. It's just maybe not what I you know. There we go. Problem solved. See, and I did it again. I was trying to close that door and once again went into the closet. But luckily this time it worked out and I'm already wearing the disguise, which made me hitting A not do anything incorrect. So see, now everything's just easier for us to do later. Boy, what a good job I did and not a bad job. And definitely a sneaky job too. So just ran in there. It was just like, hey, look at me, and hope that they would follow me in there. And I can actually maybe I can attract her attention. There is the other death in the family thing, so we might be able to poison her, which would be fun because I do have all this poison. Yeah, so you know what? I'm actually just gonna let her go where she's going instead of like just luring her in there because you know at this point, you know it's pretty easy to see that. It would be a very simple thing to just bring her in there and then knock her out, and then we can just leave her with the bodyguard. Assuming that this is Rebecca, because she did mention mom, I would hope that there wouldn't just be like a whole shitload of mothers in this level, just to confuse us. That'd be nice. Oh, and then she like loops back to her like little study, which is a problem because there is another guard in here. This guard just chills by himself for a while. Is there anything we can poison immediately?
Phil, did you find out if the vote was notarized? But how the hell did that happen? No, we all signed it. I gave it to him in person. He says he got it notarized the very same day. Excuse me, can you get out of my face, please? But how the hell did that happen? No, we all signed it. I gave it to him in person. He says he got it notarized the very same day. Right, listen. You go to their office and ask for Cheryl. She's
Well
the best
done,
they've got.
47. Madam Carlisle is on her way.
records. Don't take no
I
for an
wonder
answer.
how
And
she will
call
like
me
her
as soon
final
as you've got them.
resting ground.
Thanks, Phil. We'll get to the bottom of this.
What? What did the? Oh, I guess she's going out there to do that now. I wonder if she'll chill there until we show up, or if she'll like be like, "Yep, everything's good." Because I assume what just happened is the actual Undertaker showed up, like, "Hey, you should show up to the thing." Actually, so I suppose she's gonna go out there. I don't know how long she'll stay out there, so maybe I should just go deal with her now, which is a shame because I'd rather kill her later. But she's, maybe it'll work. It'll be fine. I wanted to save the kill for later, but we've been given the opportunity. So I suppose we should try and take the opportunity. And also, even if maybe we're going to be doing the kill early, we'll be doing the kill early, so like we won't have like the excitement of snuffing out the last partner's life as the finale for the level. We'll have exploring the manor and finding the butler and stuff. Exploring the manor. I bet that'll be fun.
It's my funeral, not a wedding.
Wait, that guy's the Undertaker? He doesn't look like an Undertaker, but all right. I mean, I guess maybe I don't know what an Undertaker looks like. I was expecting like a scary man of some sort. I suppose I was thinking of like Legend of Zelda Dompe or something. And it said we completed the story mission. Like, it says completed. It's not like, oh, you failed it because you didn't do it soon enough. But I guess... I will say, I've never really had too many issues with the connectivity of Hitman. I think it happened a couple times with the first game, where perhaps I think I was losing internet, but the servers seem like they're a little busy. in this game, I guess. Maybe because it is actually still active. That probably helps.
This is where Edward will read the eulogy.
Edward?
Yes, I understand your son is a university professor. Eloquent and used to addressing a crowd.
Edward is a mumbling mess. He crumbles under the least amount of stress.
But Gregory approved of the idea.
He was just relieved he wouldn't have to do it himself. Rebecca would have been the better choice, but too late to change that now. And the gravestone? Your choice as well.
Gregory told me to take the lead, yes.
Well, good choice. I like it.
I tried to balance the monumental with the natural raw qualities of granite, in the hope that...
Please be quiet.
Right.
So, to sum up, I expect you to remove my portrait from the memorial. That was an absolutely horrendous idea. Very unfit for these historical surroundings. This is my ancestral burial. What are you...
That's Madame Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Come on. What the hell happened here?
Not how I meant for any of that to go down, but all right. Oh, hearse key, hell yes. We're leaving out the hearse. I assume the hearse will be an exit, so we're definitely going out the hearse. Let's go ahead and hide these bodies. So what I wanted to do, my plan was maybe we can pacify him. You just knock his ass out, and then while his ass is knocked out, we could nope, put gun away. While ass is out, we can drag. Okay, I was like, why isn't the drag option there? We knock out the Undertaker. My plan was knock out the Undertaker, push her into the thing because there's water, so she would immediately drown. But that didn't work out the way I wanted it to exactly. But you know, sometimes you gotta you gotta turn your mistakes into miracles. And also, I will how do I get my I want to get my Undertaker outfit just so we've worn it. Yeah, fresh disguise. That gives us more points, and I love to have the points. And also, I assume if we put it on, it might like join our like repertoire. So perhaps like at some point we could dress up as an Undertaker. Not that that Undertaker outfit's like particularly great or anything. But yeah, there you go. Maybe I shouldn't be like banking on like, oh, we're going to do this exciting kill at the end of the level. Whenever a lot of my kills just end up to be like, oh, whoops, mistakes have happened. It's time to make the mistakes. Just, you know, they may be a mistake, and people pay for their mistakes, but instead, I'm going to make these mistakes. I do not envy you. Me neither. I'm going to make these mistakes pay off. Okay, so yeah, they can see through glass. Okay, that's just kind of something I was interested in about the state of that. Okay, so we need to find Fernby and Rebecca. Rebecca seems to be kind of going in a loop. There's not a particularly great time to jump her. I'm not sure if she'll come back to this room now that Mommy Dearest is not going to be around. So what's in here? Letter opener. Could be useful. No reason not to just pick up everything you find. I mean, I guess the reason you wouldn't want to do that is so your inventory doesn't look like that. But that doesn't really hurt since we go into a pause menu whenever we go into... Why do you have so many hammers everywhere? We go into a pause menu whenever we... you know, need something. So it's not like we're being like too, like it's inconveniencing us, but it's not like, oh no, now I have too many items. I'm gonna have a hard time grabbing what I actually, oh, that's just an electrical socket or something. Are you Fernby? That's a green tie, I think. I can't get I'm not getting a great look at it. Just gonna chill there. Oh wait, is that a green tie? I don't think, no, that's like a green vest. I don't think that's Fernby. Please stop looking at me. Please stop looking at me. Please stop looking at me. We'll just walk up behind you. Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. And now that we're behind you, can I do some camera shenanigans? Yeah, this isn't the man we're looking for.
So what are you really up to? I think this guy's a real creep. I hope no one here knows.
That's a great question. What am I really up to? I'll just go ahead and run away. I probably should have ran into the bathroom. We would have lost him a little bit easier. I'm not sure if he's still following us or not. And I probably should be checking where I'm going instead of just running blindly so we don't run into another enforcer and just have to keep running around like that. I think like on, what's a bub professional? I think a bub professional is a hardcore, I think. I think that's the higher difficulty. I'm not sure exactly. Oh, is it bitter? I think it's professional and bitter, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. It's something like that. But yeah, I probably shouldn't be running around aimlessly because I might run into another enforcer. You wearing a green tie? You're not wearing a green tie. But hello to you too, sir. There's some tea out here. Cannot poison the tea. Which seems like a waste of tea if you ask me. Tea is meant to be... Oh, there's a guy over there. Well, we can climb. We'll lose Case if we climb here, but that's fine. We have so much stuff that I don't have to be very protective of Case. Case could be useful for us because, you know, we could use Case to, you know, hide something that we couldn't, like, otherwise carry. But we haven't, like, really... I probably shouldn't vault through that window because people are like, hey, what the hell? Oh, this is her room.
Do you think it was a suicide?
Why else would she have asked that detective to come here?
But murder? Was the blood?
No, not that I saw. All I can think about is those swollen eyes.
I guess they're talking about Zachary ripped to a real one. The reflections in this game are very good. I think I turned it up to ultra. I don't think I turned it up anymore. What's this? Here are messages. Boop.
Hello, this is Cassandra Cox, Edward's ex-wife. I don't know what's going on at your house, but Edward is losing it again. He seems to believe that Alexa has come back from the dead, and that he has to write the eulogy for some make-believe funeral event. I still have the restraining order on him, so whoever gets this message now that Alexa is dead better get him under control. Otherwise, I see no other way than to get the police involved.
Is that the only message? I guess that's the only message. Okay, she only had the one. I saw the peacock and I was like, oh, what is that? And can I grab it? But no, it's peacock. We can't carry peacock, unfortunately.
Stay on top of things like that.
Oh, this guy just had to turn around. Of course. I was going to go out that way. Okay, bathroom? Anything neat in bathroom? I probably don't need to be pack ratting as much as I am since we have just so much stuff already, but I don't know. One of the joys for me in this game is just finding all the neat little things, because eventually I'm going to need to throw something at somebody, and now we have a great selection of shit to just throw at people. I mean, we have a lot of just like, we have 2 scissors. Oh, letter to Rebecca Carlisle. Let's see this intel. An unsent letter from Alexa to her daughter. Letter describes the 2 tokens. Oh, we already know about the 2 tokens. Yeah, we don't care. We know about the tokens. We just need to acquire them. Staff room. I am allowed in staff room. I am staff after all. Of course, I'm allowed to be here. There's propane. So like propane, we could have hidden our the thing, the case, my beloved case. That guy is looking that way. So we'll just come over here. What's over here? What is this? Radio. We can turn on the radio and get something to come over here. Probably not. What is that? Coin? Mysterious switch. I want to hit the mysterious switch. Where would Oh, you know, I would think if there was a key or something to mysterious switch, it would probably be on Alexa, but she's in the ground, and I don't really want to run over there. So if we find something that's like, you've acquired strange item, you know, maybe we'll do something about it. Okay, what can I do about this guy? Can I just like geet something and like kind of get his attention? He did talk to that maid as she walked by. What is this TV? Why would you set your TV up like this? That's strange. Like you sit in the chair and then have to cock your head like 90 degrees. Rich people, what weirdos. Let's go ahead and boop. Did I get both their attentions or just his or just hers? Because I heard her. He did seem to move. He moved very slightly. Okay, this may not be the way we're gonna get out of here. Let's go back downstairs, because there was the Actually, wait. Is there another window over here I could go through? No, the window's just going to that room, so that wouldn't help us at all. Okay, let's vault, and let's just get back to our pipe to climb down. I do like this wherever like they have like setups where you can like climb down pipes and like shit, where it's just like, oh yeah, you want to get through this house? Yeah, you don't have to do it the correct way. Of course not. Who would think to make Agent 47 do things the way of like walking up and down stairs? That'd be ridiculous. And that guy is on the move, so I probably shouldn't have come this way. But it worked out. I do not know where this damn butler is. Like, where would the head butler be? Oh, we probably could have smushed her during the that family meeting if we planned it out that way. Although the one in the like achievements was like smushing her with like the moose antler one chandelier. I forgot what chandelier, and I kept saying the word one. I was like, no, I actually need to describe what I'm looking at. I can't just say, you know, the one. Like, of course, it probably makes sense in context, but you know, it helps to specify. Any secret keys in here? A barber razor. Oh, barber razor. This is like a straight. Oh no, this is even worse than a straight razor. This is like a super straight razor. I mean, I guess it's a barber razor, so it's like a straight razor meant for hair. Oh boy, I shave with a safety razor, which is like one of the like small ones that you have to put the like blade into, like just like the like which you would expect like a normal razor blade to look like. Do I have like a key for this? No, I don't have the key for this. The only ways I can unlock that would piss people off.
It's like year 10 all over again, just without the awkward slow dancing.
They hire witches here. She just pulled that shit out of the ground. Can I like whack her with this and then pull her in here? Is there a guy? There's a guy over there. I'm not sure if that guy's gonna be on the move and like see that. It's probably not worth it. I kind of wanted to go in that room. Yeah, I want to go in that room. I want to make it happen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this. I'm going to equip something that'll definitely knock her out.
Hey, don't...
Unconscious witness. Let's go ahead and come over here. Let's drag. I pushed A, which is fine because because it's just fine. That's the end of that.
He's on my 12 o'clock. Engage.
Well, it's not fine anymore. We're being hunted. But what if?
Oi, you need to
Are we still hunted? Was it just this guy who knew? Drag, please drag. Let's go ahead and drag into the thing. And we're not being hunted anymore because he was the only one who knew. So it's good now, right? I think that means that's good now. I think that means we got away with it. And we did all that so I could unlock this door that probably doesn't go anywhere useful, but we're going to do it anyways. We'll go ahead and just use our crowbar. We already got it out. Why not? I do have that lockpick, so I could probably just use the lockpick, but what is this? Walking cane. I bet we know where we can use this walking cane. I'm so glad he came in here now. Dumbwaiter. Oh, we could drop a propane flask down a dumbwaiter. I believe that was in Hitman 1 as well. Letter from Emma's mother. The letter details that Emma's father was the late Montgomery Carlyle, Alexa and Zachary's older brother, and that the two younger siblings murdered him. Apparently, the two murderers are unaware that Emma's mother was expecting his child. Oh, all right. Okay, so there's
from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Madame Carlyle's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. There's no family without secrets, 47. But this family seemed to outdo most.
I'm not sure what that does for us to learn that, but I appreciated learning that. Just like a little bit of random family drama. Like, oh yeah, there was like some just straight up murders that took place here. Now, where was this? This was I believe by Alexa's room. I think that was the hallway where we could use this. And now that I've gotten a taste for knocking out a maid once, there's nothing to stop me from continuing to knock out maids as we approach them. That guy's on the other side. We do need to find the damn head butler, because that's who I am looking for. I mean, we know where Rebecca is, so I could probably just make a plan to take her out. Can I climb this with cane? No, I drop cane if I do that. So we'll go ahead and pick up the walking cane. Well, it was illegal to pick up the walking cane. Does that mean I shouldn't just be like carrying it around? No one got mad at me. Drop. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Can I conceal this in there? Conceal. Conceal walking cane. Yep. Walking cane. Perfectly concealed. We do still have to get upstairs, but I won't have to worry about anyone getting mad at me. Hey, you don't... No, you're a security guard. Actually, let me look at that. Was it intel? Bank tokens, yes. Okay, so yes, he's wearing a gray suit with a green tie. I was just making sure that Hello. I was just making sure that I wasn't doing the wrong thing by looking for people with gray suits. You're security. You're not butler. So we're I think Fernby was the head butler. Was the deal? Those are the knocked out people. How the fuck do people get upstairs here? Because there's staircases there, but they go down. I want a staircase that goes up. Here we go. Hey, I was looking for up, guys. Don't worry. I was trying to find up. I had lost up, but I've discovered up now. Boy, they keep it dark up here. Hey, what's up? Cow skull. Just for fancy little cow skull. How do we get past this guy? Because there's this guy right here. There's a guy over there. But luckily for us, I have so many things.
Oh dear.
That is not what I meant to do. But it's fine.
I'm gonna ask you to pick that up.
Crime noticed, but I'm not. It's not me who's in trouble. It's just that the crime was noticed. Once this guy comes over here, he'll put 2 and 2 together, especially since I'm he's an enforcer and I'm just a guy. But you know, we make it work. We make do. We make, you know. And there's a maid down there who could get us in trouble. But she's not going to say shit. I need to learn how to attack people properly. What did you drop? Classic coin. Oh, it was the coin that I threw at her. Nice, we got it back. Let's go ahead and drag her, because I believe that there was a body hidey shoot somewhere. Okay, it's just this one over here. I thought there was another one closer. I should go deal with those bodies. It doesn't seem like anyone's coming over there, so I think it will be fine. But just in case, we will hide those bodies, because we have been seen. So I don't want like someone to come by and then there'd be like because I think at that point it'd immediately be like, oh, combat hunted, when we'd be in a lot of trouble. So we'll go ahead and I'll drag you. I don't need either of your outfits, so we'll just leisurely drag you to these empty what do you call these? Wardrobes. I was trying to think of what you call like a detached closet like that, because the first thing I thought of was cabinet, but I've run into the situation where I'll call something a cabinet or whatever, and people are like, no, technically this one's this. And it's like, ugh, fine, I get it. You know, things have words have meaning. It's important to some people, but you know, I could have just said closet, and y'all would have understood what I meant. Where did my cane go? Where did I drop cane? Did I drop cane over here? Oh, no, I didn't drop cane. That's what happened. I concealed cane to begin with. So we retrieve cane. We have the cane. And we can come over here, and I assume, yep, mysterious switch. Boom, baby. Badass. The secret room. Place to hide a body. Bunch of paintings and shit. And assume that's like, this is like the shit that they like super stole. Another unicorn horn. Getting a lot of these. Open this. I don't know. Oh, this is the secret room. This was like one of the places that we could have murdered. We could have murdered, what's her face, Alexa, and it would have been like bonus points or whatever, or something. It was one of the things we could have done. You're a security guard. Is there anyone else in here? Where are we actually? Is this downstairs? Are we downstairs? We're still upstairs, right? Yeah, we're on level 2. Okay, so, okay, cool. You know, I wanted to come in here. It was worth it in my opinion. I want to open this because I would like my case. We'll go ahead and just grab it. Hopefully the door doesn't close before I get back, but it's fine because that just means we get to see this animation again. Boom. Agent 47 does that with such panache. Very cool. And we'll go ahead and come out here. Seems like there's only one guard in here. Ooh, no, there's other guards. So I probably shouldn't just yeet something at his head. Probably being the operative word there. Trespassing. Did anyone turn around? Nope, no one turned around. And he didn't see me do that to him. Oh, those guards are outside. Oh, Fabergé egg. Imperial something, whatever. I don't think those guards can see me, and I probably would be fine leaving this guy here. But once again, I don't want bodies to be discovered if, you know, if we can help it. That, you know, I think it gives us like points or whatever. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get like a terrible amount of points for this because I'm taking quite a while on this level, and I've made quite a lot of mistakes, and I've done a lot of silly shit with just. Oh, is that the guy we're looking for? Wait, I activated the button before. I was just like, what does button do? I'm gonna push it again because I think it opened. Well, I can't do it again, so it opens something.
Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if they might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
Is this not like we can't like use our camera to get Olivia to take a look at it? Okay, so it's clock, telescope, fire, moose. Okay. Okay, well, we'll take a look around and we can find out what's in there. It's not, I don't think it's what we're after unless we got to Fernby.
A safe in Madame Carlisle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Wait, wasn't the coins? I thought the coins were what was leading to the case file. Maybe there's multiple ways to do it. Okay, well, maybe we don't need the coins at all. Maybe we figured it out. Another apple, thank you very much. Not that it's that important anymore. Okay, so clock. Pick up fire poker. Oh, that's not a clock. That's an urn. I thought it was like a big fancy stupid clock. Wait, was it a clock on the thing then? Is that what I was saying? Let me interact. No, yeah, that's definitely a clock in that top left. Okay, because I was starting to think like, oh, maybe it's like you're supposed to count how many of the objects are in the room, and not like we would go over there and there'd be some like, oh, some kind of number or whatever carved onto it. There's moose up there. Maybe it is how many are in the room, and I don't see one, so perhaps the answer. Oh no, here's one. Maybe I'm starting to think that maybe it is a count how many the things you see. So we have one moose, one clock. Maybe if you get the coins, it's like a shortcut to this where you don't have to. Oh, there's the moose thing that we could have crushed her with. So we would have done that in her own office. There's one telescope. There's just a shotgun just chilling out here. There's not like an interaction point, so it's not like I walk up to it and be like, Agent 47 goes, ah, yes, I've discovered. God, I wish I could figure out how to do that voice. It's such a good voice. I love Agent 47's voice, and I'll never shut up about it. All right, well, there does seem to be one of each, and I doubt the code is 11111. However many... Oh, I see it now. 9. Okay. Telescope is 9. Okay, so it is just as simple as there is a number next to the thing, and I just was not being observant enough. So let's go over here. I see moose. Don't see number on moose. Oh, 5. Moose is 5. Moose 5. Clock. Clock's 1. And I've forgotten what the last thing was entirely. Last thing was... What is that? Oh, and last thing was fire. So 1, 9, blank, 5. 1, 9, blank, 5. So let's go over to the fire. Okay, cool. I was like, oh, shit, I don't know how to do this. 7. So 1, 5, 7, 9? Is that? I believe that's it. So let's go ahead and interact. Interesting, because I thought this would be like, oh, we pull out our camera and then Olivia does her stuff for us. Okay, what was this? Okay, I'm going to rack my brain because I have 1, 7, 9, 5. I think that was the order. Okay. No, that wasn't it. Boy, I'm stupid. Okay, 1. And this is 5. It's above the... Wait, that is 5, right? I guess I could... Is there like... There's a zoom button we can do, right? If I equip this. Let's drop our case. Yeah, there's a zoom button. That is a 5. So there's 1, 5. And this one was the 9, right? This one was the 7. So I must have just mixed up the other thing. Or maybe I had the telescope wrong. So... 1... 9, 7, 5. Did I just like totally just like mix it up in my brain? Yeah, maybe I just mixed it up in my brain. I don't know. Oh, I thought
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Don't like the distortion there. Seems like something may have gone awry with our mission. But there's no one out here to get mad at me. So we can just kind of leave. And be on our way. And maybe there'll be some complication on the way out, perhaps. But what kind of exits do we have available to us? I only see that one exit. We did get the hearse key. So I was hoping the hearse would be a potential exit for us. It could just be that I'm too far away and I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep hitting the wrong button. I need to learn. Oh, I saw that guy. It looked like he had like a bit of pep in his step at first. Might have just been like loading in, and I just saw a slight second before the animation. That could just be my brain wasn't working correctly. Doesn't really matter because we're on our way out. Never found the butler. Didn't deal with Rebecca. But I'm pretty happy how that worked out, where we went through that hidden room. Hidden room is pretty exciting. You got to see that cool animation with Agent 47, like with a little panache. We do see an exit over there. Is that the only exit on our map? Exit. Yeah, we can see exit. We're on level 0. What are these camera spots? Oh, camera intel. Okay, so there is a camera thing that I could have been doing that I just wasn't. Yeah, damn, do we just have the one exit? Yeah, it seems like there might just be one exit in this level. Weird. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. I wonder if perhaps there are supposed to be other exits available. Maybe this is a story thing, because we heard Diana like cut out. So perhaps we're going to go over there and there'll be like one last challenge before the end of the level. I'm not exactly sure. But it doesn't matter because we've done our things. And we're home free. I suppose someone could get mad at me on my way running out. Like I could have just walked out of that thing, and the 2 security guards at the front gate could have been like, "Hey, wait a second, wait." Also, this game is very gray right now. I mean, I know we're in England, but you know, come on, guys. Might have to play with the color and settings for this game. Although it just might be the fog for this level. Will this open from the side? Open. Yep. Bye bye. I was wondering if it would have the, like some kind of car branding here, but it's just like an upside down V. It looks a little...
They're everywhere. Go, get out. It's the Constantine. Shit.
Okay, well, it seems like things went bad for Brother 47 while I was inspecting that Fiat-looking car. I guess we'll just leave and go see if we can help out our not brother. Oh, right, it has to go through the challenges first. I was expecting it to be like, go into the cutscene, but first it's going to show us our feats and such, what we unlocked. Definitely didn't get a silent assassin on this one like I did the other one, which that one really surprised me, getting that. Oh, I wanted to look at those. Yeah, 2-star feels pretty correct for about how well I did. Detailed score XP. No, that's not actually what I wanted to look at. I wanted to objective. No, dang, I was hoping if we could see those challenges. I do not want to replay, so I guess we'll hit next. Oh, we got a lockpick Mark III. Can be used to open locked doors. I don't know what this helps because we already had a lockpick. New location mastery unlock. Reach Dartmoor level 4. It gave us maybe because I had the lockpick from other games. So this is like the Mark III. So this would have unlocked the lockpick for this game. We could start in the bathroom. Hidden stash of deliveries. Garden. Nice.
Don't respond. Just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah?
How about now? Over here! Cover me! Walk away! Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I'll look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
Okay, so I was interested on about how this game would exactly play out, seeing as like, we just had like the partners to deal with in the Constant since he escaped at the end of 2. So it seems the complication there is rip to Brother 47, and the plan that's kind of gone up in smoke. Like the partners are gone, so the final hanger on for Providence is the Constant, which I don't think the Constant was exactly the leader. I think the partners were the leader, and the Constant was kind of like a boss kind of situation, like not the boss, but kind of like an upper mid manager kind of guy. I think that was the deal. But like we'd learned, like he's kind of like trying to take control. Like he was like draining their bank accounts and shit, which is why Alexa went into hiding. Okay, so partners dealt with. The Constant clearly is going to be like our big bad guy. And there was like the whole stuff with like Diana like finding out that Agent 47 killed her parents. Did that happen in perhaps that happened in the DLC for 2 and not in the main game, so they had to like restate it? Because I'm pretty sure the Constant like just laid it out for her in that game. That happened. So maybe it had to be reiterated in like not DLC territory. I'm not exactly sure, but now we know. I guess the Constant's trying to convince Diana to turn on us. I guess we'll find out what the deal is with that. Seems like based on what we were told, we're probably going to be meeting up with Olivia in Berlin and see how it goes from there, as we're going to try and continue to track down the Constant and deal with whatever happens with Diana. Does she not betray us? But it is sad. It is sad to see Brother 47 go, since Brother 47, like the mystery around Gray was like basically the entire plot of 1. Sans the last level, where like you had to like go after that one ICA guy who was like trying to betray you to like defect to Providence to get like his heart thing. And I'm pretty sure that was the guy who you had to like surpass in like the training levels, where he was like, well, here's my big mission, you'll never do it, and then you do it and they're like, damn, I guess you can become an ICA agent now. And apparently like that guy was going to sell out like all the ICA or whatever. But aside from that, who's basically tracking down the Shadow Client, was like the main crux of 1 and like about half of 2. And then you like meet the Shadow Client, and he's like, hey, wait a second, we got history and we should work together to take down Providence, because you learn about Providence at the end of 1, right before you deal with the guy who's going to sell you out to Providence. So it's sad to see Gray go, since he's been here for as long as he has been as important, and I liked having him around. I thought it was neat, even if like since he's been on our team, like he's always been like kind of skulking in the shadows and like doing things that aren't the mission, which is kind of funny whenever you think like you know, this level opened up with like a big death flag for him. Like, oh, what will you do without revenge? Which I guess I probably should have like clocked it. Like, oh yeah, that's a death flag, baby. Yeah, that man's not making it out of this level. I wonder if it'll not be redacted. No, it's still redacted. Okay. Yeah, that man's not making it out. I probably should have figured that out. It was, you know, sad to see him go. Maybe we'll get to hang out with our pal Olivia a bit more now. I guess we'll see, because it seems like the next level may be a bit more of regrouping and then maybe dealing with people who are after us, since, you know, Agent 47 is still alive. They didn't confirm his death or anything. So Providence and the Constant are going to be after us with his men. I guess we'll find out about Diana's betrayal as we continue. Hitman 3, pretty cool thus far. Like all of them. They're all pretty good. I like these games.